Hi, my name is Julian Merrill, and I'm a filmmaker. I was probably around 10 years old when I decided that I really wanted to do something with movies, because I would always use my parents' old camcorder, their old tape camcorder, and just record like just movies on the fly. I wouldn't even write scripts or anything because I didn't know how. I would just record my cousins or my friends just doing random stuff. And over the years I kind of grew a better appreciation for movies and how to actually make them, and I started really getting into it. Some of my biggest movie inspirations are probably Ang Lee's Hulk from 2003, Event Horizon from the famous director Wes Anderson, and Freddy Got Fingered from mastermind Tom Green. My favorite aspect of filmmaking is probably the actual production, being on set and just setting up the scenes and the camera angles and all that. It's just the most interactive part of the whole experience.
I'm Keyont'e Howard. I'm 20 years old. I am a local filmmaker in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I've known Julian for about a couple years working on various projects together. What drew me to working with Julian is we had a mutual class together on filmmaking at St. Petersburg College, and he showed me a bit of his work. And he asked one day, just, hey, do you want to help me with this project I'm working on? And I said yes, and I really caught on to his style and his way of working on films and shorts, and I really just kind of decided to stick around after that. My favorite project that I've worked on with Julian as of recent was the Jake Neutron documentary, which was a documentary project on a friend of ours, Jake Neutron, and that's his internet alias because he's an animator and he creates YouTube videos, and that just recently aired on WEDU and PBS. 3 words that I would use to describe Julian's filmmaking would be eccentric, creative, and innovative. I say that because he bases a lot of his work on other artists that he's seen, and he puts his own spin on it. And he really takes his personality and puts it into the work that he wants to produce.
So my name's Jared Closterman, and I met Julian about 3 years ago at the Sunscreen Film Festival in St. Pete, Florida, through another friend of mine who's an actor, Jerome Bowers. And so I met him at the Sunscreen Film Festival, and we hung out during those couple of days, and we hung out a couple of times later that summer, and so we started working on some projects together, and Julian and I had a lot in common in terms of movies and different shows that we liked and directing styles. So from there we kind of bonded, and when I was taking a film class in 2018, Julian he really helped me out with this one project I was working on. It was a final video project, and I was not doing well in the class because I'd missed, and I was really behind, and I was really hoping to get this video done to just make up for all of the lost time. So within like a day, Julian was able to help me out with shooting it, editing it, and rendering it, and we did it all in about 24 hours, and I had the basic layout, but Julian was there to help with the camera, lighting, everything, and without Julian, I wouldn't have finished that assignment. So Julian was a real lifesaver there, and I think that goes with the kind of directing style he's good at. He's really good at kind of fly on the wall, on the spot stuff. And if you've watched any of his short films, you'll see that Julian, that's kind of his definitive style. Not saying he doesn't plan out his movies, but he has a unique style to it where it comes off as kind of real or more realistic, which is interesting. I think it's an interesting style to have.
My favorite project I've worked on is probably this short film called Papers that I just recently finished. It's the first thing that I've written and directed, and it was just a really fun experience for the most part. It did take us a while to release it, but it's probably just my favorite thing that I've done. In the future, you can expect more ambitious projects, more comedy skits, just more stuff in general, really.